The following is a presentation of TFNN. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Every trading day, live at 10 a.m. Eastern. Call now, toll free at 877-927-6648 or internationally at 727-873-7618. The TFNN Bull Bear Trading Hour. Now, Tom and Tommy O'Brien.
Welcome, folks. Appreciate you growling and prowling with us out here. We have the Dow Industrials up 256, Nasdaq's up 145, S&P's up 36, gold contract down $9, trading $18.34 an ounce. We got silver up 15 cents, $24.24 an ounce. Light sweet crude flat, $46.55. I might have the wrong contract up there, actually. Notes and bonds. The 10-year note down 7 ticks, trading 137.28. The 30-year off 24 at 172.29. And King Dollar. King Dollar down 423 ticks, 90.551. The euro is out here trading at 121. The yen is at 103.78. And the British pound is at 133 to 1 U.S. dollar. Tom O'Brien, what's going on?
Good Monday morning. Markets. They're trading to the upside again. Surprise, surprise.
They're trading to the upside, no doubt, between the aspect of whether it's going to be stimulus coming into the market, whether it's the dollar going lower. We'll see how this shakes out. We get some heavy divergence inside the dollar, folks, and inside the metals market. There's no two ways about that.
I was just reading your gold report today. There
yeah,
you go.
and, I was really surprised, man, on the way in when I heard that, I expected gold to reject the lower price, okay? What was so weird this morning, folks, is that, gold was down like $15, $18, and the dollar was breaking its lows. So bottom line, my take is that gold's going to win, the dollar's going to lose, but we'll see how this shakes out. We hit, we hit the 90.421. And what is intriguing here now, if you're in the metals, if you're in the commodity market, folks, okay, the bottom line, you've been listening, and we do appreciate the listening. My take is that we're starting a major bull market in commodities in general. And when you see this, so check this out. This is the iron ore contract. So the iron ore contract last week broke all-time highs, all-time, okay? And it looks to me like it's going to end up going like $1,400 a ton. We're at $973. Now, on top of this gets intriguing. So what has happened on top of this is that over in China, right, the mills are going out of their mind. And I don't blame them, actually. But, thank God we don't have this happen in our country. Well, anyway, the mills are going out of their mind because the expansion in price is so dramatic. So the mills have got together and basically put pressure on the authorities, and you got the China Securities Regulatory Commission coming in saying, okay, how did this iron ore go up so fast?
Okay.
So, I suspect folks on a small level, they can put some pressure on the business, but guess what? This is all about just more demand than there is supply. So it's going to be intriguing watching this shake out, man.
That's how it plays out, right? In those commodity business, demand and supply, they run it all, man.
They run it all. They run it all.
And I know we're having a few technical difficulties. Yeah. We don't have your chart.
I know.
You may have to restart it at the break. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure. This is a perfect segue. Did you hear me talk about supply and demand, about this article on Bloomberg from either Thursday or Friday about the big oil trade as oil went to negative prices in April?
Yes.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Folks, if you get a chance to check out this article, it's too long to go into in full depth over this program, but it's talking about, you had 9 guys out in Essex, London, man, and they were running quite a strategy. And it had to do with the April 20th day that's when prices ended up closing at minus $38 for that contract, which is the day of reckoning during that contract. In that oil market, you can't just take delivery and pay for it in cash. You actually have to take physical delivery, which is what caused such a problem back then. One of the other biggest things that I remember hearing about at the time was that Chinese fund, right? In particular, that was called... I want to try and get it. It's called like Oil Treasure Gold or something like that. And what it was marketed to Chinese individuals as a way to buy crude. That contract, but that ETF in particular, had to only have the forward month, and they had to roll every single thing from the forward month into the next one. And those people lost everything, if not more. But you had 9 traders, and they were buying, I'm trying to get it, traded settlement contracts. Here we are. So one trick involved an instrument called traded settlement, an agreement to buy or sell the future at whatever price ends up at the closing bell. Talk about a perfect day to be the one.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
And it was
the contract was
minus negative 36. What was it?
That's what it ended closing at, right?
Yeah.
So what they do is they're going to be buying, and it's obviously a game with risk, right? As we saw, if they were on the other side, somebody was on the other side of that traded settlement that would agreed to sell at that price. They were the ones that agreed to buy, and then what they do is they sell throughout the day to equal their position, okay? So you say, I'm going to buy at the end of the day 1,000 barrels of oil.
Right.
And so what you do is you make sure you sell 1,000 barrels coming into that to be even.
Oh, my God.
Yes. So you can imagine that they had sells ready to go when this was a max pain situation.
Right.
And they're selling into the market, and it's tanking. And they're selling, and it's tanking. And every time it tanks, their future buy price is even lowered further. Right? So that's the gist of it. Then, so what ended up happening was they were selling it, and what's great is they're selling it, getting money to sell it, right, when it was still in positive territory. And then at the end of the day, they get paid again to buy it
Which
at
is
minus $38.
unbelievable.
Yeah. And so they actually made so much money. It's one of those scenarios, though, that now they have the whole here it is, the crude oil treasure, a large Chinese fund. They advertised it. Crude oil is cheaper than water. And as these prices, I mean, it's right. People didn't know. Nobody really knew that this was even negative was possible. You know, you're buying oil at $10. You think, how can I lose? Man, the system, you got to know the rules you're playing within. Just an amazing article if you were able to find it. And the crude settlement for the day of the May contract, April 20th, was a Monday. These guys went in there, man. And the sums that they made, all of them, and they're young guys, man.
Yeah.
You're talking about $100 million. Yeah, in total, here we go. $660 million for the 9 biggest earners. They have one, Dimitru, 31, Pickering, 25, Younger, 22. They all pocketed $100 million. One of the other guys made 90. Cummins took home 30, and even his son, in his early 20s, who had little apparent trading experience, he made $8 million.
Oh, my God.
And really what happened, though, is that they made too much money. If they made $7 million, they would have been great. If they made $700 million almost. And every regulator out there is thinking about coming after them. But to their credit, I mean, this was a known deal. Okay, you know what I mean?
Right.
It seems very murky at a this is a known strategy. It's a traded settlement. We all know how trading works. You're going to have to sell it to offset that. So they're selling it. If that selling forces the market down, well, guess what? When they made a transaction to buy it, that buying should lift it in coordination. They go into here. I think there's only been one case that they've ever gotten somebody for this type of a securities flaw rule. And it basically just had emails talking about let's drive this price down and manipulate it.
Yeah, that's a regulator's problem. They don't even know what they put together. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
And you see that happen. That's the bottom line. You can see it happen in our own Congress when some of the questions they ask, like,
I agree.
trade.
They don't know what's going on. So when you put your money at risk, you better know. Some of these Bitcoin funds, stuff like that, just be aware when you're in these funds, there's some weird things that are right in that prospectus you better be aware of.
No doubt. Stay right there, folks. Tom and I come right back.
If you're not currently using the TAS Profile Scanner when looking at setting up your trading opportunities, then your arsenal is short a mighty weapon. The TAS Profile Scanner is a standalone piece of software that instantly filters over 2,500 global financial markets such as stocks, ETFs, commodity futures, and Forex. Headed by Steve Dahl, TAS understands that in today's technological world, the use of top-flight software applications and technical analysis expertise is essential to successful trading in today's market. You also gain access to the webinar that Steve Dahl and Tom O'Brien just hosted, The Best Way to Use the TAS Profile Scanner to Profit. This webinar archive is available for all subscribers immediately upon signing up. All new subscriptions also come with a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Start your subscription by visiting the front page of TFNN.com today, and you'll find the TAS Profile Scanner under the Services tab. Sign up today. Are you in the market for buying or selling real estate in the Bay Area, including the surrounding St. Petersburg, Tampa, and Clearwater markets? Tiger Real Estate LLC is a firm that has extensive experience in the Tampa Bay area. Whether you're looking to sell your current property for maximum value, or you're in the market for a second home or investment property, Tiger Realty has the experience across all areas of real estate in the Tampa Bay area to help buyers and sellers make the most informed decisions across all price levels. From the price you should be paying per square foot in certain up-and-coming areas to the type of cash flow investment properties are capable of creating, Tiger Real Estate can help you make the best decision when it comes to all areas of the market. Before you make one of the biggest decisions of your financial future, call Tiger Real Estate LLC today at 727-329-8322 or email us at tiger@tfnn.com. That's 727-329-8322. Call us today.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Do you have broken or unwanted jewelry, diamonds, watches, coins, silverware, and other collectibles that you would like to turn into cash? Tiger Precious Metals and Stones will pay fair market value. We make it easy to turn your precious metals that are sitting around in your house into cash. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245, and he will walk you through our safe and secure process. Andy has been in the business buying and selling precious metals for over 15 years. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
Call now, toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-873-7618.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 245, Nasdaq's up 157, S&Ps are up 35, and welcome to the last full week of trading, folks, before the holidays, man.
2021, it's coming at us, man.
Isn't that a wild, man?
Yeah, what's crazy is today's December 14th, right? 11 days until Christmas, but the next real Monday of trading of a full week comes January 4th of 2021.
Wow.
Think about that. We skip basically 2 Mondays, and we don't skip them. We'll be here, right? We got 3 days of trading. I think at least 3, if not 4, on Christmas week. No, 4 days of trading in each day. Maybe half days on Christmas Eve, if I recall.
But not New Year's, right?
New Year's Eve, they make us work the whole day.
Yeah, that's a joke.
I know. I agree. Who came up with those rules? Come on.
Seriously.
Who says no way, no half days on New Year's Eve? I want everybody in the pits until 4 o'clock.
Exactly.
But nonetheless, it's crazy because 2 weeks will be broken up a little bit in there for Christmas and New Year's, and then January 4th, 3 weeks from today, 2021, man.
Wild.
It is.
Let's go. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, would you jump around? How about, well, I have up here McDonald's. They got an upgrade. So they're up 2.7%. Who do they get an upgrade from? UBS upgraded them to a buy. But I was going to jump around to some of the FANG stocks, man. Amazon's up more than 2%. Market cap, that's quite a pop you got going on there. Microsoft's up 0.8, but Amazon really running in a big way, man.
And, you know, the bottom line is that we know when these numbers start coming out, man, I mean, the real bottom line is that how much did Bezos put into expenses versus just pushing product out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, and it's always interesting, man, because the last, at least recently, right, in the beginning, as in, you know, going back a few years, the market was more worried about them pulling out profits. But even over the last year, you know, they didn't make as much money, but the revenue was so substantial that it saw a pullback. And then when the market opened after earnings, it shot up, you know, and they said, hold on, because they have so much money that they're growing infrastructure that they're going to be able to use after this, is the way I look at it. You know, it's not like you're spending money that's not used. Bezos has this. He's very fortunate right now to be able to spin a capital expenditure, right, as like, oh, this extra cost, putting money in employees, building out this and that, even when it comes earnings time, and they're just building money into the future, man.
You know, it's amazing. So check this out, folks. On Friday, right, we're on the morning route. So as soon as we get off the morning show, right, I ordered something on Amazon. The price was $7.98, right? It got delivered Sunday morning. It's like, so, and that's all I ordered. $7.98, man. It gets delivered to your house Sunday morning. And the U.S. Post Office delivered it. It's like, man, that is just something else, man.
And they're going to be on the same day. You know what I mean? It's going to be even better. And I was waiting. I'm actually disappointed you said they didn't get it to you until Sunday. You know, I'm almost serious because I thought, I'm serious. That's 2 days.
I know. Okay.
They in a lot of those stories would have ended with an Amazon got it there in the next 3 or 4 hours, man.
Yeah, I was just surprised that it was, $7. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's like, okay.
No, like if they're prime, they're prime. They're all over the place, man.
Yeah.
Packages showing up every day. So it's just, some of these companies, it's just they're really investing. They're spending more money than they need to. Some of the biggest companies out there, though, when they're spending this money, it's money they would have had to spend over the next 5 years anyway, right? But you got to just ramp it up and spend it now, eat all your profits. Because that's where the chain is in terms of deliveries, et cetera. Yeah.
Let's take a look at Go Health for a couple of our targets out here. So This company is a low of $10, a high of 26. Let's see. Revenue. Yeah, they're making money. Well, yeah, they're making money. They're $867 million to the top line, 31 cents to the bottom line. And so let's see, that's going to be 1.4 million. It pushed, okay, so I suspect this is going to try to run to your 1478, 1580 is game. Let's put this on a weekly. Okay, so it looks like a brand new issue here. Well, it looks like you get another buck in it. That's how that baby looks to be setting up right now. So. And then you had, I'm switching gears here, Tom, but this is, I know quite a bit about this because this is one of the, so look at this, man. This is when you talk jobs, folks, and you talk jobs across the country, we're talking about Boston and Cambridge and Massachusetts. Blackstone agreed to pay $3.45 billion for a portfolio of buildings near MIT. The thing that's crazy, folks, is that, so this is 1980, yeah, right when you were born. So this is pretty wild. So what happened in Boston, folks, is this. Where MIT is, Kendall Square is right down the street from it. And I was in I had an office there, one of the first buildings they ever built. And it was for the biotech business, and it just exploded. And it's just amazing that what happens when they weren't large companies then, when they come in. But now, biotech is everything. It's amazing that you need, if you want to build up cities, man, guess what? You need, and Kendall Square was, bottom line, not a great looking place. But guess what? You go by Kendall Square right now and forget it, man. So There's just another huge turnover. And
part of it, you got to have the education, and then you have the companies that come in and position themselves near the education, right? And you
that's the ultimate. You have MIT, you have Harvard, you have Boston University, all within, folks, 1 mile of each other. It's like, Boston University goes from Boston, but there's only a bridge that goes across. You could actually, if you were Clemens or someone, maybe Mahomes, Brady, you could throw the football across it. Seriously, well, that's exaggerating a little, but certain parts of the Charles, you probably could, man. Yeah, crazy.
Mahomes had a tough day yesterday. I don't know if you saw it. He had two or three.
I saw it.
Picks. He still handled Miami pretty well, but he had a tough go-around.
And how about that pass that Brady made, man? Holy cow. That was...
Totally.
That was him to a T. And I forgot who caught it, but that guy was incredible, too, no doubt, man. So, gold's down $15, so that's not holding. The dollar was down $4.50. It's only down $2.22. So we're going to have some volatility here, man.
The moves in commodities, crude dropped almost $1 in a heartbeat, and you had, gold reverse that entire run up it had from 8.15. You had $15 up, 15 down, just like that.
Yeah, and I expect we're going to see a lot more movement in it, because where this dollar goes, folks, that's where commodities want to go. That's how this thing is shaking out, man, in a big way. Oh, and one of the tigers is talking uranium. Cameco is going through the moon. Look at this. Cameco just went from a price point of $9.78 8 trading days ago to $14. It was an ABC up. It just finished an ABC up right now. And you put this back, and you're going to see this has been a doldrums for quite a while, but guess what? It's off this bottom. And let's see, how far do we go back? My God, it's 2000. Yeah, it's 2008. You know, so this we'll see where this shakes out, man. But that's saying quite a bit too. You know, and then I heard you talking about the attacks on all the government institutions. That's a big deal, man.
The gatekeepers. No, the gatekeepers.
Yeah, the gatekeepers, man.
That's what they call them. We'll talk about it. The EU. They want to, hey, at least it's a real fine, man. How about 10% of your revenue?
Oh, I meant that the Russians hacking into our own systems. I heard that one, too. Yeah.
Yeah, that one, too. We got a lot going on. Yeah.
Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. Dow is up 238. NASDAQ's up 159. S&P's up 36. We'll come right back.
Hi folks, Tom O'Brien here. If you'd like to get my daily newsletter, Market Insights, then now is a great time to sign up for a 30-day free trial. Every morning by 9:30, I send out my morning letter to subscribers with market commentary on a variety of markets, currencies, and commodities to keep investors up to date on the day's trading action. Included in Market Insights are specific buy and sell recommendations for stocks, ETFs, and even options, with stops and price targets included for every trade in my newsletter. If you'd like to try my newsletter risk-free for 30 days, then head over to the front page of TFNN and you'll find Market Insights under Trading Newsletters. I use my years of trading experience to bisect and dissect the market every morning and give my subscribers the most important information they need to know for the day ahead. I even issue afternoon updates for my subscribers whenever warranted with important market action. I'm always scouring the market for the next great trading opportunity. Sign up for your 30-day free trial to my daily newsletter, Market Insights, today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com. Wow! Go get them, folks.
If you're a trader in the market looking to find the path that leads to maximizing profits while decreasing risk, then now is a great time to try out Dave White's daily trading service, The Path of Least Resistance. Through the use of options and equity trades, Dave advises his subscribers on a daily basis of the current market conditions and what possible trade setups are on the horizon. The Path of Least Resistance is published every trading morning, often with updates intraday when initiating trades or closing out positions. Dave White has advised his clients of some outstanding winning options and equity trades in recent months, and now is a great time to try it out for yourself. New subscribers to the Path of Least Resistance receive a 30-day money-back guarantee. See for yourself the types of options and equity trades that are available by signing up for the Path of Least Resistance today by visiting the front page of TFNN.com and selecting the newsletter tab. Sign up today. TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartley's, ABC's, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow is up 263. NASDAQ's up 153. S&Ps are up 36. Yeah, so, we had FireEye last week, Tom. And, I suspect, it just came out like today with the rest of them. But I suspect, the whole thing, the FireEye getting hit. I'm wondering, did they go in through FireEye and then get into the rest of them? Meaning, we're talking about the Commerce Department, the Treasury Department, folks. They got hacked. Well, the news is they got hacked over the weekend, right?
Well, it's been months, though. I think it was reported.
Oh, okay.
They've been in there for, I mean, it's, U.S. government agencies hit by suspected Russian hackers. And so they go into it, and there's a quote in here from FireEye, and I agree that I was getting almost a little lost on how FireEye was commenting on this story. They didn't even relate it to the last week's story, which I was like, wait, is FireEye involved in this one? No, there's, they were hit by a global intrusion campaign of cyber attacks that exploited a flaw in the update of a software company, FireEye said, which the Post reported was a breach by Russian government hackers. They don't do a very good job there of saying why they just brought in FireEye without even referencing their own hacking last week by supposed state agencies, right?
Right.
But they get into this piece. Let's see. So here it is. The series of attacks could rank up there the worst in recent memory. So you have SolarWinds Corp, okay? And they say here that it was a breach that delivered through updates to a widely used IT infrastructure management software, the Orion Network Monitoring product from SolarWinds. You would think that if a product like this is being used everywhere, that it would be perfect. But you have it is that they're talking about the State Department, the CDC, Naval Information Warfare, FBI, all 5 branches of the military, 425 of the 500 Fortune 500 companies. And somehow that piece of software provided some type of vulnerability that allowed them to come in, man.
Yeah.
Right?
That's pretty intense, man. Unbelievable.
I know. They had to disconnect or power down those SolarWind products immediately. Imagine getting that phone call. So, it's crazy when you think about it. So that story is out there. You had this morning. So I logged into YouTube myself at about 7 a.m. this morning.
Okay.
It said, it had an error message. Oops, something went wrong, with a kind of a cartoon monkey on there to make light probably of the fact that they were not reachable. They were fixed by about 7:30, 7:45. But, you think about, we operate on a world in a cloud, man, and it's only a matter of time until that cloud gets brought down if everything's operating on there, it seems, as these stories just continue to come out. Yeah,
totally. Now, what's the deal with Europe with the gatekeepers?
So tech firms risk EU fines up to 10% of sales in a bid to curb their power. So this is going to come, I believe, tomorrow. Here it is. Yes. So European Union rules on data usage to be unveiled Tuesday. Tech giants deemed to be gatekeepers could face fines up to 10% of annual revenue if they don't comply with those rules that are going to be unveiled tomorrow. And what they do is they talk about the new Digital Markets Act will target gatekeeper firms, quote unquote, defined by the European Commission by a number of criteria, including millions of users, revenue in the billions, folks. Okay, so this is, it's just talking about basically allowing these companies that are literally gatekeepers. When you think about, you're on Facebook as a way you consume a lot of daily information for a lot of people, for the products that, basically, as well as a significant impact on a single market. And it has to do with making sure that they're not prioritizing their own products, stifling competition, likes of
we know they are.
Exactly. And we know that they just factor in the price of doing business when the fines are marginal. I mean, this is a real fine. A fine is supposed to disincentivize behavior. For the amount of money that these companies make, it's going to take a tremendous amount of money to disincentivize that behavior.
It is.
So we'll see what happens. I mean, the market shakes it off pretty quickly in terms of, if that comes to fruition. I don't. Can you pull up what the revenue of a company like Google is?
Let's see. So Google right now is doing 170 this coming year, 179 billion. Last year, 147. Yeah.
There you go. So you're talking about $18 billion they could be fined if they're found doing that. So it's good to see.
Yeah. Oh, man. It's
they'd be fine. Listen, they'd be fine as in they would survive.
Right.
Okay.
That's for sure. Yeah.
They would survive.
The battle's going to be on here, and hopefully they're going to break a few of these apart because it's
going to take some of those, man, to make sure that they're incentivized to avoid $20 billion fines.
Yeah. Let's go to our man Jose in Kissimmee. Hey, what's going on, brother?
Yes. Top of the morning to you. If I was a betting person, I would guess January 5th, gold's going to take off. You've got 1.5 million requests for mail-in ballots in Georgia. is gold sitting around waiting for that pop. They're going to lose those 2 seats to the Dems.
I don't think that has the deal. My take. So picture this. This is a great question, and what's so weird to me is this: is that picture. We know we're going to divide the country, okay? And every single time that someone says to me, like, it's so weird, like, oh, we're going to be in socialism. I'm saying to myself, oh my God, like, haven't you already watched what happened? I mean, what has happened? Bernie Sanders is going to be pulling his hair out, okay? Because we're all basically looking for government handouts now. So, I mean, it's, it's already happened. Now, does that mean socialism? No, it doesn't, okay? But, so, we have some major divergence still in the gold market. Like right now, the dollar's down $2.27. The gold contract's down $13. On a longer-term basis, I think we're going a lot higher, man. I mean, the way this contract here, let's just look at it technically. The way this is setting up, and this is what's giving it a hard time right now to basically get to higher price. You're going to see it's laying right to break the trend line right from the August highs. I mean, it's laying right there. You want the GDX under the 200-day moving average, isn't it? I don't think gold is doing anything right now, right? It's under the 200-day? Let's take a look. So put that up there.
Look, we're giving handouts right now. They're excusing mortgages and rents and everything else. Why this country is afraid of a word called socialism? It's been going on since the 30s with Social Security. Get over it.
Exactly. And not only that, there's been corporate socialism forever. What blows my mind about that argument in general, it's like, are you really serious that you're not going to give a mother something for food, but yet General Electric and someone else is going to go get freaking $15 billion? So, there's all those ramifications out there.
Absolutely. Look, poor Donald Trump. I'm at the printers printing up some hats. MASA, M-A-S-A, make America sane again. Donald Trump rolled the dice. He tried to win the re-election on the law and order president. Well, guess what? The black population said you're gone. See you, pal.
Hey, are you getting into oil now or what?
Yeah, take a look at MRO. It's pulled back. I bought it at 5.5. Where does this want to go? And it's down today.
Okay, so you get Marathon Oil. You had a nice run there, man. So from 360.
Can it get to 8?
Yeah, but it might get to that breakout area first, which is 630, man. Talking about stay right there, folks. Tom and I come right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. Are you looking to buy or sell gold, silver, platinum, coins, or bullion? We can help. At Tiger Precious Metals and Stones, we specialize in the buying and selling of gold, silver, as well as collectible U.S. and foreign coins. We not only buy your unwanted or broken jewelry, but you can trade that in for gold and silver coins, too. Call Andy now at 727-329-8245 for a quote over the phone and to lock in the current market price. Call us now at 727-329-8245.
TFNN has just launched our Tiger Dollar Holiday Sale. For a limited time, we've doubled all the Tiger Dollar bonuses, where you can now get up to a 20, 30, or even a 40% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase. Tiger Dollars are good for all TFNN newsletters, webinars, and services and never expire. Whether you're a current subscriber or just thinking of signing up for any TFNN products in the future, this is a great time to get your Tiger Dollars. Happy holidays from all of us at TFNN.
If you haven't checked out the newsletters page of TFNN.com, what are you waiting for? All of the TFNN newsletters are informative, up-to-date, affordable, and a must-have for every trader looking to gain a competitive informational edge in today's markets. TFNN newsletters cover every aspect of the markets to offer you the very latest in market news. Plus, new subscribers get to test drive our newsletters risk-free for 30 days. From all aspects of the markets, including stocks, bonds, metals, commodities, and tech, there's a newsletter to fit your needs exclusively from TFNN. Stay informed each day you trade and get that competitive edge that will help you stay ahead of the game. Visit our newsletters page by going to TFNN.com and click the newsletters button near the top of the page. TFNN.com. Educating investors.
Biotech is booming, but for how long? Whether you think the biotech bull has room to run or has run its course, trade LABU or LABD. Direction's daily S&P Biotech 3 times bull and bear ETFs. Visit directioninvestments.com/biotech today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction shares at 866-476-7523. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors. Distributor Foreside Fund Services, LLC.
Don't forget, you can listen to TFNN live on your mobile device 24 hours per day. Go to TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV. That's TFNN.com, then hit Watch Tiger TV for the latest market information.
Welcome back, folks. Dow's up 221. We get the NASDAQ up 144. S&Ps are up 30. Let's go to Alfred in Boston. Hey, Alfred, what's going on, brother?
How's it going, guy?
Going great, man. Yourself?
Good. I missed you guys in Boston.
Well, we're actually on all the time, so, you know.
No, I meant your seminar. Sorry.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool, man.
We miss Boston, too.
Yeah.
Just maybe a little bit warmer. I know you guys might be getting some snow going on up there this week, right?
Wednesday, a storm?
Yes. Yeah, so stay safe up there.
Oof.
A little snowstorm, and then they might get a foot in New York or something I saw. Yeah.
I know. I love it.
So, what are we going to look at?
Well, I'm a little bit confused here. I got Pfizer's going down, and their vaccination is going up, and Moderna's going down also. And I'm just, from its highs, I'm just wondering, any explanation for this?
Well, okay, so let's look at Moderna, right? The low 17, the high's 178. I mean, this has been a monster move. I mean, I wouldn't be buying it here, but, it doesn't mean it can't go a lot higher. But it's a brand new company, I mean, it has, it's worked. There's no doubt about that. They're going to do, well with the vaccine. But the real question is that what does that mean for the future? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
Pfizer?
Pfizer, I would say that they know that, this is a one-trick pony. That's where I'm going with Pfizer, because isn't Pfizer, Tom, the one that actually sold with some of Moderna also, right? Right? Was it Pfizer?
No, I'm not sure. It might have been GlaxoSmithKline or something.
Okay. So, what does happen, this is a very serious business. There's no doubt about that. But what also tends to happen is that, they like drugs that you have to continue to take forever. Do you know what I'm saying? You look at all these drugs. So that's not going to be the vaccine. You know what I mean? So, it's approaching its highs. I mean, it looks to me like it will take out its high, though, $44. Last month we went at, 39 to 43. We're at 40. It's pushing that high with volume, so I expect it's going to take it out. But
yeah, well, we'll see. Well, thank you so much.
Okay, man. Well, you have a great one, a safe one.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Take care, Albert.
And folks, we do want to thank all you tigers and tigresses out here, because we surpassed a million views on YouTube last week, right, Tom? Right?
Yeah, for this year we did. That's it. So pretty cool, man. Quite a growth rate for 2019. We got a lot of new traders in the market with this type of volatility. So we hope to continue that growth into 2021, but we couldn't do it without all the great tigers and tigresses out there in the den, in the YouTube den, listening online, streaming, all of that stuff. It's great. We appreciate it.
Yes, big time. And as you come over to our website at TFNN, the Tiger Dollar sale. This is the last week. This is hard to even comprehend that we're coming up to December 20th.
6 days. It's that crazy, man. Sunday, December 20th. So we're having a Tiger Dollar sale, and you can get up to a 40% bonus. We do these maybe twice a year. The last one I think we did was May or June. So it's December. You can get up to a 40% bonus. We got 3 tiers. You buy 500, you get 600, so you get 100 Tiger Dollar bonus. That's 20%. You buy $1,000, you get 1,300 Tiger Dollars. That's a 300 Tiger Dollar bonus or a 30% bonus on your purchase. Or you buy 1,500, you end up with 2,100 Tiger Dollars. 600 extra Tiger Dollar bonus, 40%. Tiger Dollars never expire. They can be used for any TFNN good or service. You can transfer them to friends. We had some Tiger Dollars, some Tigers transferring Tiger Dollars for Larry's webinar last week so that they could have a friend that could go.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, totally. So, yeah, check it out. That runs through Sunday, man. We do 2 sales a year. Current subscribers, I always say, get some Tiger Dollars, apply them. They automatically get applied to any subscription you have. They'll automatically get applied from your account. And new subscribers thinking about signing up, get some. You can use them over the next period of time. And you're all set.
Love it. And, folks, if you are in the market, last week we opened Tiger Precious Metals and Stones. If you are in the market of buying, selling bullion, eagles, silver, jewelry, the whole ball of wax, check it out. We're in that market right now. You can just give us a buzz. You're going to see a banner right next to the TD Ameritrade as well as the direction banner. Bottom line is that it's going to have some action here, and that's what that's all about, folks. My take is that we're in a commodity bull market. So we'll see where this shakes out, but that's where I'm going with this whole deal.
And I know that banner on the front page, if they click it, brings them right over to the site as well. But you always encourage them to give Andy a call just to kind of talk them through what's going on. But they can check out the site as well.
Right. And Andy's phone number, folks, is 727-329-8245. And Andy's been in the business 15 years. In fact, you've heard me say plenty of times to go to Bel Air Coin. That's who Andy is. So he's growling and prowling with us right here, right now. So it's a beautiful
Hey, what's
thing.
happening in this market, man? It's growling and prowling to the downside.
Yeah, three old points. No, I know
we're
what
12
you're saying.
points off the S&P high.
I know what you're saying. I'm sitting here. Sometimes you get a little bit lucky, right? Normally, what ends up happening, folks, is that I start trading normally at 7 o'clock in the morning, and this morning I purposely didn't. Okay. And I says, no, I'm going to trade the options when I get in at 9:30. And so what had happened, I hit some traffic, and I got here at like 9:40. And I was elated that the NASDAQ went to the moon, man.
Sure.
So
Perfect.
we'll see.
Timing.
We'll see where this shakes out. Right, exactly.
A little fortunate timing. Hey, I'm going to jump around real quick. Lowe's, I pulled up Lowe's today, so they got an upgrade as well. Let's see. Who gave them? Goldman adjusted Lowe's to 187 from 165. Interesting. The reason why I pulled it up, I had to buy a few extra Christmas lights over the weekend. Didn't have enough.
The trees look good.
Thanks. And so I did one of the pickups, right? I ordered 6 strands, 100 lights. Folks, I tell you, they were like $2.85 each, and I was like, I think they're going to be good. They're beautiful. They're beautiful lights. Don't overpay for Christmas lights. I was shocked. Less than $3 for a strand of 100.
Okay.
Anyway, and the cool part was that, normally you go pick it up, right? You go anything. You pick up, you show them your receipt or whatever it is. Lowe's now has a whole thing of lockers, a whole area of lockers, and I scanned my phone that had it, and the door just popped open to the one it was. Like,
really?
You don't have to go scan for it. You scan it, the door just pops open. There's my I grab it. I was in now by like 8 seconds. I couldn't believe it. So you're going to start to see. That's it. No more humans, man. There's going to be a bay of lockers.
This is something
big
else.
and small, right? You know what? They're going to have everything. You're going to scan your barcode and the door where it is, and they're saying the Den Home Depot has the same thing. I just hadn't used it yet. Door just fires open. There it is. Get it. Let's go.
Okay, so walk me through this again. So you went online and did this, right?
Yes. Yep.
You just show up. Oh my God, that's so cool.
You show up with your phone, scan it in the machine, the door opens, there's your product. Done. Now, here's the one thing, they're still fine-tuning it, right? Because here's the thing, and I joke, but I ordered 6 small boxes of lights.
Yeah.
Okay? And in the box were the 6 small boxes of lights and a receipt and no bag. And here I am carrying 6 boxes of lights that I can't drop or I'll break them and my Christmas tree won't look beautiful. But I was like, why didn't they put this in a bag? There's 6 items here and they just put it in a box. And now I don't know. So you can see how they're interesting. But, man, I was like, that's it. That was too easy. I can't believe it, man. And I pull in today and they're up 2.5% on an upgrade today. That stock. Watch out.
Yep. Stay right there, folks. Tommy and I come right back. You get the Dow Industrials up 175, Nasdaq's up 132, S&Ps are up 24. Yeah, we get a little selling here, man. Stay right there.
Back in the day, I joined Hotel California in 2006, and like many of you, was drawn in by, as well as...
Whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows.
You see, I believe that everything in life happens for us, not to us. And Tom ignited the fire within me to want to learn how to master the markets. So how did I go from knowing nothing about technical analysis to becoming the #1 market timer for the S&P 500 in 2018 and the #2 market timer in 2019? Simply put, I hired coaches with a proven track record, which led me to a whole new set of tools that I created to interpret the message of buyers and sellers. I would love the opportunity to teach you this award-winning set of tools and to help you improve your market timing. You can test drive my newsletter service, Mastering Probabilities, for the next 30 days with no risk to you. Plus, you'll gain access to archive workshops that'll take you step by step through my system. Sign up today by going to the homepage of TFNN.com and selecting Mastering Probability in the newsletter tab.
Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. The printing presses are working 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The U.S. deficit has risen 200% in 1 year with no end in sight. The markets are looking for an additional stimulus bill to get us through this once-in-a-generation pandemic. There is no free lunch, folks. The more stimulus dollars put into the marketplace, the less your dollar is worth each and every day. This is the time to protect yourself with a portion of your portfolio in the metal market. The Gold Report comes out each Monday morning. I bisect and dissect the dollar, silver, gold, the XAU, and the HUI. The Gold Report is a long-term hedge against the dilution of your buying power. The U.S. has put more than $6 trillion into the marketplace in the last 6 months, with more expected in the next few months. The market did and does need the stimulus, but it will have long-term implications on our buying power. The Gold Report comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Go to TFNN.com and order the Gold Report now. Protect your buying power. Order the Gold Report now.
With markets trading with extreme volatility and peaks and troughs everywhere, regardless of what you're looking at in the markets, this is a great time to see the type of analysis Basil Chapman delivers for his subscribers every market day with the Opening Call newsletter. Basil has been analyzing markets, providing his take for subscribers to his trading services since 1984. Every morning, Basil publishes an update for his subscribers, along with weekend and evening updates when warranted. The Opening Call provides traders a daily market overview with regard to the direction of the key indices, selective stocks, and commodities, along with specific recommendations, including stops and targets. You also gain instant access to Basil's subscriber webinar archive from earlier this year, a dark cloud cover, and essential market analysis. Ride the Chapman wave today by signing up for the Opening Call newsletter on the front page of TFNN.com under the newsletter tab. New subscribers get a 30-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to risk. Sign up today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. Dow Industrials right now are trading at, 179 up. You get the Nasdaq up 141. S&Ps are up 27. Let's go take a look at that British pound over here. So what do we have happening here, Tom?
Yeah, it's quite a little pullback that the pound's got going on from where it was for the spike high. I mean, Friday, Wednesday we're at almost 135. Friday we're at 131. This morning we're almost back at 135, and we're sitting at 133. As the hard Brexit looms, and they got some tough COVID restrictions on top of Brexit coming into everything going on.
Yeah, and you could expect, so first we had to bounce higher because they said, okay, they'll extend them a bit. You know, it is really wild is that this is going on 4 years now, right?
Oh, I don't know how it's almost like it reminds me of the stimulus. It's very different in terms of but it's the constant same things they can't get over.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like there's no progress on the hardest issues that remain. With Brexit, same thing going on, different story with our stimulus.
I wonder what they talk about. Like, it's the same things, right? And even a half-hour conversation. I mean, how do you talk about the same thing for a half hour, man? Like that whole negotiation bit or whatever, like ambassadors, man. You need a whole different head for that, man.
You do. Talk about patience, right?
Oh man.
Is it all right? Well, let's try it again. What if? I don't know. I don't know how the end of that sentence completes.
I would love to really hear a conversation of how that goes when you know that you get two issues that they're separate on. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay.
There's got to be give and take. That's it on both sides.
Yeah.
When you're separated, it goes for Brexit, it goes for stimulus. Got to be give and take, man.
Wow. Stay right there, folks. We got Think or Swim coming up next. Then I'm Mr. Basil Chapman, Steve Rhodes, Dave White. I'll be back this afternoon. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, man.
Look at him, folks.